This story begins with a strange boy named Oscar. Both his life and his way of thinking were completely different from everyone else. His story is filled with events that leave people shocked. The story takes us back to old Germany. At the beginning, we see a woman named Agnes working in a field. Suddenly, a man named Joseph runs toward her. The police are chasing him, and he asks Agnes to help him hide. Agnes hides him in an old storage room near her house, but Joseph takes advantage of the situation and tries to force himself on her. Somehow she manages to escape, but later the two begin meeting again, and slowly a strange relationship develops between them. After some time, Agnes marries a shopkeeper named Alfredo. Alfredo was a very calm and simple man, but even after the marriage, Agnes can't forget Joseph. Time passes, and Agnes gives birth to a child. The child is named Oscar, but Oscar wasn't like other children. By the time he turned 3, he suddenly decided that he would never grow up. After that, his body almost stopped developing at that age. If someone bothered him or refused to listen to him, he would scream so loudly that even nearby glass objects would shatter. Doctors were shocked by how something like this could even happen. As time passed, Oscar continued living with his small size and strange habits, almost as if he had stopped growing altogether. One day, his parents take him to see a circus. There, he sees many unusual performers. Watching them makes Oscar feel that maybe he's different, just like they are. The circus owner also notices his strange talent and offers to include him in the circus, but his parents quickly take him away from there. Meanwhile, Agnes's life becomes more and more troubled. She struggles with guilt and deep stress. Because of that stress, she begins eating strange things, especially fish. But one day, she eats too much, becomes seriously ill, and dies. After that, Oscar becomes even more alone. Time moves on, and the world begins moving toward war. Conditions in Germany are changing rapidly. During a bombing, many people are killed, including Joseph. A few years later, Alfredo hires a girl named Maria to help at his shop. Maria is hardworking and kind. Slowly, Oscar begins to develop feelings for Maria, but Maria still sees him only as a child. One night, when Alfredo is out of town, Oscar secretly goes into Maria's room. At first, Maria doesn't understand what's happening, but she can't stop him either. Time passes and Maria becomes pregnant. When everyone finds out, tension rises in the house. Even Maria isn't sure who the father of the child is. A few months later, she gives birth to a baby girl. Everyone is happy to see the child, but Oscar begins to feel a strange suspicion. He starts to believe that the baby might actually be his. Meanwhile, the war grows even more terrifying. Bombs fall across the city, people run for safety, and fear spreads everywhere. In the middle of all that chaos, many people lose their lives. Oscar's life is also completely changed by these events. One day, he realizes that he can't stay a child forever. He decides that he will finally grow up and try to live his life in a new way. But at that same moment, a stone suddenly hits his head, and he loses consciousness. When he wakes up, people begin to think that maybe his body is finally starting to change. The city is slowly emptying. People are leaving to escape the war. And in the end, the story returns to where it began. Oscar finally understands how strange and painful his life has been, but now he wants to start again. And that's where this unusual story comes to an end.